Here's one of my favorite books this year, which I actually just found. I think it's been out for, I don't know, maybe a few months. I don't know. It's a book by a Belgian photographer called Dirk Braeckman, published by Roma in Amsterdam. And it's a very big book, very thick, so I'm not going to be able to show you the whole book, but I'm going to be able to show you a lot. So Dirk Braeckman. There's a couple essays, so you already get an idea of what this is all about. I don't even know whether this will show properly on your computer screen, but you know, we can try. So you see these. Sorry, I've had this cough for a while. These are all black and white images, or maybe they're all just gray scale images, because most of the tones in the book are grail. It's not even a word, gray. And this is kind of, I want to say, maybe a best of, or maybe not best of, or a catalog sort of. It doesn't even really matter. It's one of those books that just surprises you and sucks you in. It's printed very well, and it's already made its way on various people's best of 2011 lists. It's going to be on mine. I'm going to write a review of this book later. And when I saw this, I immediately knew I had to have this book. I remember a little while ago, maybe a few years back, somebody told me that black and white would be the new color, and I thought that was just stupid. You know, I don't really like to think of the use of, I love this image, the use of color or black and white as some sort of fashion statement. But lately there has been a lot of very, very interesting black and white work that I've really enjoyed. And this is one of those examples, which I think is just spectacular. All the information you get in the book about the images is sort of at the bottom here. I don't know whether you can see this. It's always a brief title, and then it gives a date. In this case it says 2002, and the physical dimensions of the print on the wall. So this is 3 by 4 meters. And then a lot of these titles are sufficiently cryptic. This one is called GP-BX 2, and I suppose that's from 1998. So you don't really learn much from the titles. Beautiful image. There are I think 2 or 3 color images in the book. They don't really strike you when you look at the book. I mean, without me blabbering on top, they don't really strike you as color. They just have the same kind of feeling. That's probably what it's all about, as all these grayscale images. To look a little into how these images are made, there's a sort of a pattern here, a screen pattern that you see on some other images too, and some other various patterns in these images, which I don't know where they're from. I just got this book last week. I haven't had time to read any of the essays in this book. I haven't even had time to look at what's available online. I'd be curious to see, given that the book made it onto various best-of lists, whether this photography will make it across the ocean, and maybe there'll be a show here in the US. I'd love to see these as prints on the wall somewhere. Or maybe there is a gallery here that I'm not aware of. As I said, I haven't had time to do my proper research. But I wanted to show this book because it's really quite spectacular. And I suppose a lot of people are completely unaware of this photographer, and they might be slightly surprised seeing this book pop up on all these lists. Okay, so the book has many more images. I think I just went through about 100 pages here. I'm not going to be able to show you the whole book. There's a lot left. You can see this here. You know, it kind of continues. There's an essay here, and then there's another essay later. Just gonna stop this here. This is Dirk Braeckman, Roma Publishing.